Joining us now is Mayor Liz Alpert of Sarasota. Mayor, thank you for coming on the show, especially in this time, hectic time. We hope that you are safe and your family. Give us the latest on the conditions in Sarasota.
Well, I think we're in the eye right now. It seems to have calmed down. And, from the reports I'm seeing, that it's looking like that's what's happening. So we'll be expecting then the heaviest part of the storm once this passes us. So we're kind of just waiting for that to happen. It's been very windy, very rainy. Of course, it's getting dark now. The electricity's gone off in some places. The street lights on US 41 right in front of my building, I'm in downtown Sarasota, are out. So it's going to be, I think, a long night, or at least for the next few hours.
It looks like you still have electricity at this point. What's your biggest concern at this hour?
My biggest concern is the same that it's been all along, is the storm surge, and that that people evacuated from that, and that it will, I'm just afraid of the damage that we'll do after seeing what happened in Helene. That if we have a storm surge that is twice as large as we had before, there's going to be even more damage, and just the loss of just really the loss to people from losing everything that belongs to them, seeing their belongings on the side of the road, businesses out of business. And, we just don't want that to happen in our city. We hope there's no loss of life. We worry about that, and we want to make sure everybody's safe, that they stay in and don't go out if there's standing water once this passes.
Yeah, some good advice there. What measures are in place now to fortify Sarasota and protect those who remain in the area?
Well, we've done everything that we could. At this point, everybody just needs to stay inside, stay sheltered, stay strong, and be patient. And like I said, heed the warning not to go out. But we have everything in place. We've got every single one of our police officers on duty until the end of the storm. As soon as the storm passes, we'll be sending out our public works, our officers, our utility personnel to see what damage has been done and assess the damage and start cleaning up and fixing whatever we need to do as quickly as possible. FPL is staged to come out and get electricity back on for people as soon as we can. So, we're ready to handle it as soon as the storm passes.
And we do have a split screen up where we can just see the water just whipping across the roadways there. Do you have a sense of roughly how many people are in shelters and how many people decided to ride out the storm at home?
I don't think very many people decided to ride out the storm at home. I don't know how many people are in the shelters, but I didn't hear from people the usual, oh, I'm going to ride it out, or I'm going to have a hurricane party. After they saw what happened in Helene, people have taken it seriously, and really a lot of people I heard from were leaving town and were going to someplace where they could just escape the storm.
And you mentioned Helene. How bad was Helene on your area in Sarasota there?
It was pretty horrific. It really was, just like it was all up and down the West Coast. Our barrier islands were covered, and if you were in a one-story structure or you were in a high-rise that had units in the first floor, everything on the first floor got ruined. Our entire St. Armand's Circle, which is like an outdoor mall, every single business was destroyed.
Well, Mayor Liz Alpert, we hope that you all are able to fare a little bit better here with Milton. We thank you so much for taking the time, and our heart goes out to our community. Hopefully we'll be able to connect with you again tomorrow.